Yo, what's up, Magic All-Stars? Coach Tyson here. Happy Thursday. Hope you guys are staying safe and healthy during this crazy time. I'm out here at the park today. Wanted to get some tumbling in. I know you guys are cooped up inside, so let's get outside. Let's get some flips in. If you got some grass out in front of your house, hop out in your front yard. If you don't, get to a park. You can do it inside if you want. Just make sure you're in a place where your parents say it's okay and you're not going to get hurt and you're on a nice safe surface. But let's get started. When tumbling outside and in the elements on the grass is to make sure that your surface has no potholes, no hills, nothing like that. A nice flat surface is preferred. First step to any workout or tumbling that you should ever do is stretching and warming up. So we're going to start with that. A quick 5-10 minute warm up and stretch will do. Just make sure you get all your body parts, all your muscle groups. Let's get started. Here we go. What's up, guys? Just wanted to remind you guys before we get started on this warm-up, if we're moving too fast, go ahead and just pause the video, do the exercise, and then continue on with the video after you're done. Alright guys, we're going to start with some nice tight hollow body walks, stuff like that. Just find 2 spots in your yard or 2 spots in your house or at the park, wherever you're tumbling, and just make those the end of your floor. And just like a normal tumbling warm-up, you're going to walk down, arms nice and tight by your ears. Once you get halfway, we're going to start hollow body hopping. Obviously on the hard mat, it's going to be a little bit more difficult for us. Important, guys, when tumbling on grass or hard mat, whatever you are on, really focus on keeping your feet together and staying up in your toes. The taller you are up in your toes and the tighter your feet are together, you're going to have more power, and also your ankles are going to stay a little bit safer from getting injured. So now we're going to move on to some handstands and cartwheels. Alright guys, so for these we're working on handstand blocking through our shoulders. On the dead mat you don't get that floor bounce, so you got to really push through your shoulders, stay nice and hollow. Next up we're going to move into some cartwheel round off variations. Sorry for the wind if you can hear it. So we're going to start with just standing lunge cartwheel 2 times and then standing lunge cartwheel block 2 times. Let's get it. Big thing to focus on when doing cartwheels and cartwheel blocks is getting our chest up nice and tall and keeping our momentum moving backwards. As you noticed, I kept my momentum moving backwards. I never land with my chest down. Yeah, let's move on. Round offs. We're going to start with just standing lunge round off. No hurdle, nothing. We're working on getting that power from our legs, because a big part of dead mat tumbling or grass tumbling when you're out here stuck in the elements is speed and power. So let's work on that. So starting from a standing lunge, round off rebound, 5 times on your own. Let's get it. So for these, just like our round off, our cartwheel, anything that we do in the gym with a hurdle, you're going to start from that nice tight tumbling lunge. We're going to work on kicking through our back leg as hard as we can, hitting that arabesque position, reaching through the floor, and then pushing through the floor with our feet together, staying in our toes so we don't get injured, and then landing in a nice tight rebound. Moving on. All right, next up, I'm going to move on to some back handsprings. If you don't have a back handspring, you can go ahead and do back walkovers. If you're somebody that's working on a back handspring, do a back walkover, and in the middle, get your feet together and snap down just like a back handspring, so you can get back in the gym and start working on those back handsprings. when doing back handsprings on the grass or in the concrete or on the mat, whatever you're working on, just really focus on squeezing your arms by your ears, keeping a nice tight hollow body, and keeping your feet together so you don't get injured. Let's move on. Guys, we're gonna move on to some round off back handsprings now. On these, if you do not have it, again, make sure you're careful. You can do front walkover, you can do back round off rebound. Just please, if you do not have a back handspring by yourself yet, do not try this for the first time right now. But so a big thing here is make sure you keep your feet together. Make sure we squeeze our arms by our ears, big block. Don't throw our head back into our back handspring, and make sure we focus on rebounding nice and tall. The more power you have out here, the more power you'll have when we get back in the gym. Let's get it. All right, guys, we're gonna move on. Here we go. For those of us that are a little bit more advanced, throwing tucks and stuff, we're gonna move up. If you don't have a tuck, you can do round off double back handspring. You can do front walkover round off back handspring, front walkover round off rebound, or you can just continue to do that round off back walkover or cartwheel back walkover if that's all you got. Alright guys, obviously all that stuff can be upgraded to a full layout, whatever you want to throw. Be safe, don't get crazy. Alright guys, now let's move into some standing tumbling. We've been doing some running tumbling. If you don't have a certain skill, again, you can just do what you can. We're gonna start super simple. If your grass is wet, you don't have to do it on the grass. If you have like a little mat or even a towel, lay it out. My grass is a little damp, but I'm okay with it. We're gonna start with a quick. Cool, from here, we're gonna do candlestick back handspring. If you don't have a candlestick back handspring, candlestick back walkover. But as most of you know, I don't have that, so you guys can do that on your own. Let's get started. Yeah, I'm gonna come over here and we're gonna go on this bench and we're gonna do 20 tuck ups, working on not letting our feet touch the ground in the hollow body and touching our toes up to whatever we're grabbing onto. So here we go. Alright guys, for our second workout, you need to find a bench or a table or a chair or something. You can go inside your house if you're at home and use the couch. We're going to do inverted push-ups. You're going to do 15 of them, nice and tall, keeping our butt nice and tight, not letting our butt sag or stick up like a mountain. But here's what they're going to look like. Alright guys, bonus challenge. We're going to try and do a back handspring or a back walkover if you don't have a back handspring, and stop in a handstand in the middle of our back handspring or back walkover. I don't have a back walkover, so if you're doing it from a back walkover, you're going to do a back walkover, squeeze your feet together at the top, and try not to let our feet come down. Stay in that nice tight handstand, keeping our head in, squeezing our core. For a back handspring, this is what it should look like. For the back handspring, stopping into a back a handstand. You want to just try and sit a little bit lower than maybe you're used to. Slow down that back handspring, keep our feet together, drag our feet just a little bit, and then squeeze our core and hit that handstand. So here it is a couple more times for those of you that want to watch it, and then you guys can try it at home on your own, just for fun, get something new, you know, play around a little. Alright guys, I hope you guys enjoyed my quick little tumbling workout during this quarantine time. I hope you guys are all staying safe and healthy. I love you all. I hope to see you all back in the gym very, very soon. Make sure you guys get outside during this break, get some sunlight, throw some flips. Be careful though, do not get hurt. I love you all. Tag me in your post so I can see what you guys are throwing. See y'all later.